It is my privilege to once again bring you a Retrobit Publishing unboxing, this time for the Game Boy and NES versions of Rodland. These old school classics are a ton of fun, and I'm glad to see them get an official release in North America, and they look quality just from the outside packaging, as expected from Retrobit Publishing releases over the last few years. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so let's go ahead and dive right in. So we're going to start off with the Game Boy version of Rodland here. This is probably my favorite version of the game. I really like it portable, but as you can see, it comes in a nice box protector to keep the box safe for shipping and storage, and I cannot open it. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. There we go. Wow, that was something else. Anyway, so again, outside box protector, and then got the nice hard box packaging here. It's wrapped in cellophane. And on the back, we get a little overview of the contents here. So, numbered deluxe hardcover cartridge, packaging, 8-bit cartridge for Game Boy consoles, and it's called the Enchanted color scheme. That's cool. And then full color instruction booklet, a couple of screenshots, and then a little description of the game. And this game is hot seat multiplayer, so it supports 2 players, and it's playable on Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. And so, very cool. I still kind of wish that Retrobit would start mounting this like on the outside box protector, maybe, or something else. But it is what it is. Let's get this open if we can. Holy crap, I am not able to do nothing these days. There we go. There we go. And I like to hold on to this and save it because it's part of the aesthetic and packaging. Because, again, we don't get this information anywhere else. It's only on this sticker that's on the cellophane. So, it's cool that we get this nice concept art on the back of the boxes. Not gonna lie, I think it's really cool. Written Tam look great here. And so, front also really cool. Written Tam are glossy, Rodland's glossy and embossed. Got great colors going on here, and then same thing on the sides. Rodland, 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 Rodland. And so again, this uses a magnetic hinge hardcover, so it doesn't get ruined by opening and closing it a ton like you would with old classic Game Boy boxes. So very neat stuff. So inside of the hardcover packaging, we got a lot of cool little depictions of the enemies, written Tam, and then of course our number here. So this is number 352 of 1560. That's really cool. So cartridge sits on this nice clear insert. That's nice that it's clear this time, so you can see exactly what is underneath it with the instruction booklet. But to finish out our hardcover boxing here, again, you can see this is nice and thick. Got yet another glossy depiction of an enemy here. So really cool. So our cartridge is in this little protecting. Let's just go ahead and get this opened up real quick. So this is a really neat color. It's really nice. It's got like these little star effects going on it. I hope that's coming across in the camera. Like, that's really cool. So very cosmic feeling. Like, it's really cool. Fits the theme well. So Retrobit in there instead of Game Boy. And then the label is matte with the embossing on the Rodland title. Like, that looks really good. And then it's the same concept art we saw on the front case, so that looks really nice. So, PCB look here real quick. Yeah, that just looks really good. Cool stuff. Now for the full color instruction booklet, it's Game Boy themed here, so it's got that smaller form factor, but nice and glossy. Great privilege to be included in the special thanks section once again. Thank you, Retrobit Publishing, for letting me be involved in these releases. Really means a lot. But anyway, story contents. Controls. Starting up. Title screen, how to play. Love these drawings. How to play, how to play. Attack items, bonus items. Ooh, section dedicated to the enemies, very nice. And I love how it's all balloon themed here for this text, like that's really fun. So, very cool. That is the Game Boy version of Rodland. So, as you can see, everything that comes in this box: case, manual, cartridge, and if you want to save the outer thing, and then a box protector to keep it all safe. So next up, the NES version of Rodland. So the outside appears pretty similar, just a different aspect ratio from the box, obviously. But again, outer box protector here to keep everything nice and safe and contained. Got this one open a lot easier, that was nice. But again, it comes wrapped in cellophane. So now, unlike the Game Boy version, the outside packaging information here with the story summary, screenshots, package contents, and player count, this is actually just a slipcover that can fit inside the box protector, which I really enjoy, and also gives us the nice included display stand awareness here. But I really like this method a lot better than having it on the back of the cellophane, because at least this, you're able to preserve and maintain the packaging aspect of it, which is really nice. Because it could just, again, slide in there nice and easy, and essentially act like another flap for the box. So, once again, Rodland NES version. We've got written TAM on the front, Rodland embossed, there glossy, and Rodland, 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 Rodland. And then the back written TAM once again in a glossy depiction, which is really nice. So, Retrobit Publishing uses the magnetic latch hardcover boxes again for all their Nintendo releases. And so here we go. This is number 85 of 1670. Very low, very nice. So we got nice little drawings in here that we saw in the Game Boy manual. And so this is just a little covering to keep the NES cartridge rattling around a little bit more. And so, very cool. This is also very cosmic themed. As you can turn it, you can see the stars appear. Like, that's so cool. Like, it just looks really good. So, I love that Retrobit does a little special label down here that ties into the game. You got the caution label like you would see on typical NES cartridges. That's really fun. And then, of course, the cartridge label is nice and matte with the embossed Rodland. Like, very, very good looking. And then, again, properly beveled and volted for both these cartridges. Didn't talk about that before, but a lot of care goes into these Retrobit releases, and it shows through. It's really quality stuff. Also included is a acrylic cartridge stand featuring written TAM sprites from inside the game itself. And so you can set this up, put it together, and you can just stick your NES cartridge on it. I'm not going to assemble this today. I will just showcase the sprite work here because it just looks really nice. So, inside the box, underneath the manual, we've got written TAM here. So, really cool. And finally, full color instruction booklet, Rodland. Again, very grateful to be part of these releases. But story, Trolls starting up, so very similar to what we saw in the Game Boy manual so far, but obviously the NES version is going to be in color. There's also a ton more options in the NES version, which is really interesting. But how to play, boss stages, player interface, attack items, bonus items, enemies, and done. So again, everything that comes with the Game Boy and NES version of Rodland, released by Retrobit Publishing. So these will be shipping out to everyone that pre-ordered in the following month. And everything in this release does feel very quality. The cartridge shells feel nice and sturdy. The coloring on them is awesome. The star effect, top notch. And of course, hardcover boxes are just some of my favorite. I'm so glad they switched over to these. They just look and feel so much nicer than old Game Boy and NES paper boxes. So if you missed out on this release of Rodland, you can check local retro shops and see if they ordered extras. You can check Castlemania Games, see if there's any spares left over. But unfortunately, these are a one and done deal, so if you missed out on the pre-order window, you are going to have to resort to those kind of last resort measures to find it. If you don't want that to be the case for Retrobit Publishing's next release, be sure to check out their Toaplan Shooter Collection Vol2 pre-orders that are up now and going until December 1st if memory serves. But thank you again to Retrobit for sending these out my way early to showcase with all of you, and thank you all for watching. So until next time, my wonderful internet peeps, you all stay awesome, keep on gaming, and we'll see you back next video.